West All-Stars win the opening tip.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yup, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Johnson. Swings it to McCall. Now Robinson. From down in the low post, it goes. Now Mills. Down low. MP again.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. For Chumpsy outside. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. Lets it go from deep. And Harris pulls down the rebound. The West with the lead. Here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him. To the middle. Outside for Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Defended by Robinson. Another miss by MP. Swings it to McCall. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means
the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
It's stolen by Tombo. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough. This is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Inside.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Lack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Right wing. Dermonenko with it. Where's there? Dermonenko with the bucket. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Back to Tombo. Pass to Leftos. Dermonenko gets it to go from long range.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Here's MP, defended by Lack. MP again.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Dish to Tombo. Back to Dermonenko. Aslanoglu, defended by Chu. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And here's McCall. Cologne on the outside.
First half, 2 minutes.
Outside, it's Johnson. McCall. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cologne. Goes back up. Carrington with the block party.
Showing why he's so highly regarded defensively. Carrington's timing on this end, it's really special.
Count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
McCall for 3. Fires in the triple.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
A nice shot from Harris.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Pass to Cologne. And here's McCall. Perchumsey with the screen. Launches a 3. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
From 8 feet away. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Cologne with it. Now Carrington defends. Perchumsey with the screen. McCall from long range. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Tipped away. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Nike EYBL, leading by just 1. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
McCall for 3. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Here's MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Oh, you have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get the job done.
And Johnson down low. Now guarded by Mills. Swings it to McCall. Johnson. Off target from outside. Here's MP. Guarded by Cologne. And it's good for 2.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
MP with the steal. That one drops for 2.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. McCall. Here's Perchumsey. That one's off. Still out of sync. again, it's MP.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Cologne on the outside, kicks it to Johnson. Now here's McCall. Cologne for three. Harris comes down with the board.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Perchumsey can't get it to go. And he banks in the layup.
MP.
Here's McCall. He's got 10, and it's stolen by MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Here's Stone, and that one's good with the extra effort on the glass. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, it's Johnson. Perchumsey with the screen. Johnson misses. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Good!
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Here's MP with the fadeaway, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Cologne on the outside. Kicks it to Johnson. No good from outside. Here's MP. He's got 36 in this one. Stone from outside. The rebound by Leftos. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. A 19-point contest. Perchumsey.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
The WCBL calls timeout. And the West All-Stars changing it up here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Stone with it. Here's MP, defended by McCall. Here's MP. Mills with the look, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face. This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Shoots the three. Here's Harris. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to McCall. And Harris pulls down the rebound. MP throws it down.
MP.
And this is some serious showmanship on display. I am loving that tomahawk right there.
He came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending a message.
That might be a momentum shifter out of neutral. The energy, you guys see it. The bench is pumped up, and everyone on your team looks motivated now.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Do you believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Shot to stop the run. And the layup by McCall.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Here's MP, defended by McCall. Pass to Harris.
Right here.
Count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yep. This is how to seal a win in style.
And all of that created off the turnover.
Tremendous anticipation on the defensive end, then the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
On top of that, the aggressiveness at the rim. What an excellent sequence.
Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Here's MP. Clock at 6. Can't cash it in from close range. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together. Go.
Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and Tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
This means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?